and welcome to another powerful episode of Mighty Moms, where we celebrate the strength, wisdom, and resilience of mothers everywhere. This is the Achievement Channel, and we are reaching you live from a studio at the School of Eloquence here in Lagos. I'm your host, Sarah Roberts, and today's episode is focused on mothers as mentors, shaping the future one generation at a time. We'll be discussing the invaluable roles mothers play in guiding, mentoring, and influencing not only their children, but also the next generation. Joining us is Mrs. Anna Akpan, a seasoned professional and former Deputy Director of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA. She's a mother of 5 and a proud grandmother with an incredible story and a wealth of experience in balancing motherhood with a high-profile career. Mrs. Akpan, thank you for joining us today.
My beautiful lady, it is indeed a great pleasure and honor to be here. Thanks for having me.
Great. Now to start with, can you share your perspective on the role of a mother as a mentor and role model to her children, and how important is it, in your own view, for mothers to be role models to their children?
A very great question. But before I go into the aspect of mentoring and being role model, let me quickly just say in one line who a mother is. A mother is a builder. She builds and binds the family together, individually, collectively, with love and great actions. That's what I see as a mother. And so my perspective on the aspect of a mother being a mentor to the children, I want to start by saying that mother's aspect of being a mentor to the children is a non-stop aspect, is a non-stop process. When you begin, it is until you're gone, because that mentoring is a long-time process. And so as mothers who are mentors or role models to our children, we need to lead by example. What do I mean by that? Now you have a family, and you want to project your family and your children to the world. What are those core values that you think when a family sees your child or sees you, they identified you with? And so you start by identifying the real core family values that you will want for people to identify you with, as well as your children. It could be honesty. Oh, people will say, that family, they are very honest. It could be being humble. Oh, that family, we identify them with being, when you go there, they are very humble. Or kindness, So those core values, there are so many. There are so many that you can bring up in your family and inculcate them into your children. And wherever they see them, they know that this person is from that family. This is how they behave. So the importance of mothers being role models to their children cannot be overemphasized, because it helps to build the children for a greater future. Thank you.
So it reminds me of what the Bible says: train up a child in the way he or she should go, and when he grows, they will not depart from it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next question. In what ways did you consciously train or mentor your children while they were growing up?
God alone is the giver of children. So in my own case, it all begins with during my pregnancy period. The moment I'm pregnant, from that month, I'll start praying to my child. They hear. I start talking to them, giving them the words of God till I give birth. And then after birth, what do? I still nourish them with the best milk, which is the Word of God. You might think they are small. They hear you. They might not do what you want them to do at that particular time, but they are listening. Oh, mommy said this, mommy. They put it in their mind. It goes deep into them. Like when we have family altar, because that's where all things are discussed. We start talking about the family. People share their challenges. We pray for them and also encourage them and tell them that challenges is not the end of life. It's just a phase. I see it as a path that you need to cross to get to the better part of your life. At the family altar, we share activities. No matter how small you are, you must add value to the family. We can say go and sweep. She or he might not be able to sweep properly as expected, but she will put in a little effort. And that effort we always appreciate. We encourage them that every effort that they put in adding value to the family are well appreciated, are well valued. And so when they know this, everybody wants to do, what am I doing today? Mommy, what? I'm even using that on my grandchildren. Yes. So we share responsibilities and they are excited and they grow up with that. They make sure that every day something is added. And I always say, if you don't add value to the family, no food. So everybody wants to work. And so I was able to imbibe that in them, and they've all grown, and they are also applying it to their children. And when my grandchildren comes, no, everybody must work. So that has been part and parcel of what I did when I was bringing up my children. But that positive, talking to them, appreciating them was number one. Yes, consistency. You have to appreciate. No matter, it's not about the success. Look at the effort that the person put in. She might not do it right, but she was able to do one or two things. And so we appreciate. And also, sometimes we give them presents. You take this, take biro, beautiful biro, take notes, take this, all that. Gifts to motivate them and to inspire them. Thank you.
That's great. Anna, you had an impressive and wonderful career at NIMASA.
Yes.
Can you share with us how you balance your responsibilities as a mother of 5 with your demanding career?
To God be all the glory. Indeed, I had a very impressive career with NIMASA. I was employed as a secretary. But during my retirement, I was retired on the director's cadre. So it was the Lord's doing with hard work. The Bible says, "Seest thou a man who is diligent in his work? What will he do? He will stand before great men." And that was what God did for me. It was difficult, balancing great responsibilities of work and that of family. As a secretary who was just a starter, you need to impress your boss first. And so you have to be in the office before any other person, put things right before your boss arrives. And you will be the last person to leave the office, because as he's leaving, you're also arranging the files, prioritizing all the tasks and all that. So it wasn't really easy. But what I did was to make my staff, as well as my boss, my friends. Why? So that if I'm not there, I'll get their loyalty. And I was also, using the same attitude I was doing at home, giving them gifts, your birthday, and we sing birthday praises to them and all that, motivate and inspire them, And so I had a very good cooperation with my staff, as well as my boss. So even when I have a little problem, now I'm coming to talk about how I balance it. Sometimes children just get sick, unexpected, and you are supposed to attend a very important meeting. Mm-hmm. Oh me, what do I do? The child must be taken to the hospital. Because my perspective is that God first in my house, My family second, work third. Why? Because at the end of my work, I'm coming back to my family. If I don't put them in order, if I don't strengthen them, if I don't motivate, if I don't inspire them, I come back to meet problems. So I put my family first before work. And so because I've already put things right in my office, my boss is my friend, my colleagues are my friend, I can easily tell them, sorry dear, I can't come to the meeting. Could you please represent me? And so I had a lot of, can I call it, free hand in operating in my office and also at home. Why? Because I have helpers.
You've already
yes.
organized and delegated.
Yes, delegate. I do a lot of delegation, to my staff, and they are happy. I wasn't the one man you approve and send. When anything comes to the office, I minute them out. Please, what's your opinion about them? Carry out a research on this. They get back. And I said, this is great. I inspire them. So that was how I was able to balance, making sure that my office is at peace and my family too do not suffer. And God gave me the guidance. Thank you.
We'll go on a short break. Please stay with us. Motherhood is a transformative journey that shapes our children and us. It's filled with joy, challenges, and profound growth. Today, we honor the unsung heroes, our mothers, whose love and dedication lay the foundation for our achievements. Motherhood teaches resilience, the strength to wake up each day with purpose, despite sleepless nights. This resilience empowers us to overcome obstacles and reach our goals. It fosters creativity and problem solving. From soothing a crying baby to managing a household, mothers develop invaluable skills that drive success in ever-changing environments. Today, we celebrate every mother who has doubted herself yet continues to push forward. Your love, sacrifices, and commitment are the true markers of success. You are the heartbeat of your family, and your influence reaches far beyond your home. Today, to all the mothers watching, remember this: your journey, filled with love and perseverance, is the foundation of all-round achievement. You are raising the next generation of dreamers, leaders, and innovators. Your role is powerful.
Are you in governance?
You need public speaking.
Are you in business?
You need public speaking.
Are you a professional?
You need public speaking.
Learn how to overcome nervousness and speak with confidence before any audience at the School of Eloquence, the home of public speaking.
Attend our practical and training one-on-one coaching with West Africa's only certified speaking professional in Lagos and Abuja.
Call 0802 3032 066. Log on to schoolofeloquence.org. School of Eloquence,
teaching the world to speak.
Imagine stepping into a world where every breath refreshes your spirit. Our premium diffusers transform any space into a sanctuary using only natural, non-toxic ingredients. With quality absorbent reeds, they deliver long-lasting, soothing scents that eliminate unpleasant odors, promote relaxation, reduce stress, and enhance your mood. Choose from tropical mango to a refreshing mountain breeze. Elevate your environment and discover a non-toxic way to improve the air you breathe. With Christian Creations, your home becomes a personal escape to paradise. Experience the freshness today.
Welcome back to Mighty Moms on Achievement Channel. Mrs. Akpan, what were some of the biggest challenges you faced in balancing both roles? That is, as a mother, under motherhood, and as a career person.
It wasn't really easy though, but by God's grace, I was able to balance three. It wasn't just about my working, I was also schooling because I went in as a secretary and I needed to improve myself. I was at the World Maritime University studying, I've been to Ascon, so many places just to improve, and add value to my life. So in balancing both my office responsibilities and family affairs was a bit challenging to me. I had problem with time management. Though I delegate tasks and then write out the most critical tasks to be performed, there was always a mix-up with time management. Because while you're trying to meet up with the timelines in the office, there's something waiting urgently for you at home to be done, especially when it comes to my kids. So that time management was a bit difficult and a bit challenging for me. Emotionally, sometimes I feel that why am I even struggling? Why am I even going to school? Sometimes I get those discouragements. But after reading the Bible and praying, I'll receive strength. And then I continue to do that. Another problem I had was fun. Because then I needed to pay for my school fees. Most of my schooling was not paid by the authorities, so I did that from me. So fun and all that was a bit difficult. But thank God, I have a husband who is so wonderful. So I seek support always from him, and he was always there for me. So time management, human relations are very good because I have already done that. But the time management, meeting up with timelines and
Emotions.
Was very challenging to me.
That's great. But at the end of the day, you surmounted them all.
I surmounted them all happily and to the glory of God.
Great. Okay. Now, what lessons do you intend to pass down to your grandchildren that perhaps you really did not emphasize with your children?
My children are my jewels, so also my grandchildren. I value them a lot because my children are, sorry, I forgot to mention this. My children were my advisors and my best friends, because most times I come home tiring, see them coming around, Mommy, what is wrong? I start telling them the challenges I'm going through, and they will pray, and then this will advise, oh, Mommy, take it easy, this is what you should have done, is there anything we can do? So they were always there for me. So they are my jewels, as well as my grandchildren. During the time we were raising up children, the timing was, or the environment, the economy was not as it is now. And so what would I want to emphasize to my grandchildren will be first, put God first in everything you do. Why? Because there's nothing too hard for God to do. If you know Him, if you accept Him and ask Him to be your guidance, He will surely guide you and help you out in all situations. So putting God first in all their actions should be a priority. Then, now the economy is so hard, we need to persevere. We need resilience. So I am encouraging them on that aspect. They also need self-confidence, because people might tell you can go to hell. Don't let that bring you down. Go back home, think about it. Look at the next step you can take to be able to actualize what you actually want to do. And then, fourthly, prudence. One has to be very prudent. The little money they are earning, don't throw it away, because you don't know next year, you don't know the next minute, you don't know the next month what the policy of the country will be. So you have to learn to save Be prudent in everything you do. And then fourthly, kindness. Why do I emphasize on kindness? Whatever you give, whatever you sow, is what you will reap. So most times when they come on holiday, I sit them down, the bigger ones, the junior ones, we talk, and I encourage them on kindness. Give, for it shall be given unto you. You can never tell where your seed will go and then multiply. So kindness is very important, and honesty as the last. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we would like to hear some practical tips from you. What are some of the ways mothers can be effective mentors, even while juggling so many responsibilities? Because some women would say, hey, I have my children, I have my husband, I have my mother, I have my family to take care of, so I don't have time for another person. So what are some of the ways that a mother can be effective in mentoring?
Being an effective mother and also mentoring is a very difficult task.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, when you start, it doesn't end till you're out of this world. So, the first thing a mother who wants to be a good mentor or an effective mentor to the children should do is practical. What do I mean by practical? Be yourself. Practice what you preach. Don't tell your child, you have to be honest. And meanwhile, the child is seeing you when daddy dropped trouser. You are checking daddy's purse to remove some money, or you are looking at all the activities. Practice what you teach. That's the first thing. Children learn from what they see on daily basis. You tell them, don't tell lies. And you went out, your husband came back, you are not at home. You came back and your husband is asking you, where have you been, my darling? You start telling lies here and there. The children are watching. The children are watching and they might emulate you. Don't steal. You're picking your husband's money. Don't fight. You're fighting
Neighbors.
right. Not even your husband in front of your children. You're fighting the neighbors. They can't believe you. Mommy used to fight. We too, we can fight.
So whatever you do,
whatever you do is
the
what
children
the
are
children
looking as
will emulate and then behave the same way.
way.
So my word is practice what you
preach.
don't just talk. Practice it. And the children will see that, emulate it, and you have a wonderful family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Akpan. No, Anna.
Yeah.
It is obvious that you are beauty personified. You are an embodiment of all kinds of good traits. Beauty, character, integrity, and all this did not come in just a day with all the challenges that you have told us. I want to ask you a final question. Being able to manage all this and still be who you are, what do you do to unwind?
Great. Unwinding. People will say they take this, they do that, they do that. The first thing I do is making myself happy. Living with a grateful heart. No matter what I've gone through in life, I just survived an operation. I didn't allow that to bring depression to me. In fact, people see me, except someone tells them, I say, oh, that woman has some, you will never know. So I live with a grateful heart. And then how do I unwind? I love singing in the church. I was once a chorister, but because I'm in a far distance now, I can't participate. But I sing songs. I sing gospel songs. Most times when I'm moody, because we are in the world, you are bound to have one problem or one challenges or the other. I put on my gospel music. I sing to it. And when I have opportunity to go to parties and they play good song, I sing and then dance. And forget all those sorrows. I dance well. So I love singing. and I love dancing.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We will go on a short break, and when we return, we will hear Anna's final thoughts on moments of connection. Welcome back. It's now time for Moments of Connection. Let's hear from one viewer on X, Imo Udum, who wrote, "Thank you so much, Mrs. Akpan, for your incredible advice. I'm a new mom, and for the past 5 months, I've been facing postpartum depression. I feel my whole career has paused, and I'm worried that I may never get back to it." Mrs. Akpan, what are your thoughts?
I really feel for her. You know, being a mother is not an easy thing. But my advice will be for her to consult an expert, a professional who specializes on postpartum. It's very important she contacts an expert on it who will advise, guide her, and then carry out some therapy because she really requires therapy. So that's my first advice. My second advice, Imo, is for you to seek what I call network support, family support, friend support, you know, who will be there to show love. You know, you really need love in this period of time. So you need to create what I call a network of support where you have friends, you have relatives that comes to talk to you and encourage you. Then thirdly, you have to let go irrelevant things, like irrelevant work that you're not supposed to do, and concentrate on core responsibilities in your office. Delegate, you know. Do a lot of delegation to your staff so that you have time for yourself. You are not stressed out. That's my number 3, I think. And then finally, God is a great healer. And it begins from you. If you're sick, the first thing you need as a person is your mind. Your mindset is very important. I will get out of this sickness. Don't think negatively. Bring in positive mindsets and praying to God. And God, who is a great healer, will surely heal you. Above all, I want to end that you must have a grateful heart to God. Yeah. Appreciate what God is doing to you. No matter the situation you are, appreciate Him always. And with God, all things are possible and you'll be healed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Akpan, for joining us today. Your journey and insights have reminded us that women, mothers, the female gender generally, can play a very profound role in mentoring the very next generation, not just their children. We would have kept you sitting here for the next 1 hour, but this is where we have to wrap up. We thank you so much for joining us and hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beautiful Sarah. I want to commend the organization for finding me worthy to be here. And I pray that they will grow from strength to strength. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Imagine stepping into a world where every breath refreshes your spirit. Our premium diffusers transform any space into a sanctuary using only natural, non-toxic ingredients. With quality-absorbent reeds, they deliver long-lasting, soothing scents that eliminate unpleasant odors, promote relaxation, reduce stress, and enhance your mood. Choose from tropical mango to a refreshing mountain breeze. Elevate your environment and discover a non-toxic way to improve the air you breathe. With Christian Creations, your home becomes a personal escape to paradise. Experience the freshness today.
To our viewers, thank you for watching this episode of Mighty Moms. Remember, mentorship isn't just about guiding, it's about inspiring, nurturing, and helping our children become the best version of themselves. Let's continue shaping the future, one generation at a time. This is the Achievement Channel, and we have been reaching you from a School of Eloquence studio at Lagos. I am Sarah Rebet. See you next time.